Hey y'all, welcome back to Poplar Creek Farm. Today we are starting to roll the dirt. We have a weighted roller in the back of our tractor, or back of our lawnmower, and we're trying to roll out this dirt so we can seed it this weekend. As you see, we took down the plywood because we had to fix it a little bit, frame it differently, cutting down the boards on top. Those beams, you can see, those are the back ones. All the front ones are cut down. And Matt's going to continue working on that. Hopefully this weekend we can get it sided and get trusses going, or hopefully on. I would love to have them on. We want to get the ducks out here as soon as humanly possible. So our goal is to get this on, at least put together safely, where they can, be protected from animals and whatnot by this weekend, or by next weekend at the latest, I should say. And I'm sure you guys saw on my post, but I have to show off again my garden gate. Look how pretty. He did such a good job. We are so not, craftsmen or, carpenters or whatever. So we struggle with this kind of stuff, but he did a wicked good job, and it just opens up so nicely. The lawnmower will fit right through there. And I did go ahead and sow some seeds. I sowed some peas, I sowed spinach, and a few lettuces. So those probably won't come up for another few weeks just because it's got to get warm enough to germinate, but they hopefully will come up soon, and they're cold tolerant, so they'll be good. Well, guys, I'm going to say rest in peace to my cheap greenhouse. Matt found it. Now, granted, we had 50 to 60 mile an hour winds last night, or wind gusts, but he found it all the way in the woods. So the plastic was totally ripped. A lot of the metal is bent to a point where it's really not going to be usable, and the plastic pieces that hold it together are broken. There's metal pieces missing, so $60 was not worth it at all. I would never do this again. I wouldn't buy one of these again. We're gonna build a greenhouse next year anyways, but I was kind of hoping to have something for this year. It's not gonna work. You guys going for a ride?
Yeah.
Chocolate face, Callie. Farm kid fun. Ever since we put that little trailer together this weekend, they've been asking to go in it, but it was such a muddy mess out here that we couldn't put them in it because obviously we would have just sank in. So they are fully enjoying the little tractor ride. So rolling the dirt with the pin didn't really work super well. More than anything, we were just jumping all over the place. It didn't really do a whole lot. So we're going to take more time with the tractor this weekend and the back blade and kind of roll it down, or try to thin it out, or flatten it out, I should say, because we really want to get it seeded. We're so sick of the mud. But I just want to show you guys my garden, or lack thereof right now. But look at this thing. Oh, it's just so pretty. So I'll kind of stand in the corner and show you my garden. Over there on that little kind of trellis type thing are my peas. In this middle green area is my garlic. I didn't mulch it in the winter or from the fall, so and I can't till around it obviously because they're growing now. So I'm just gonna have to weed that really good here shortly. And then over here, kind of hard to see, but there are some sticks and they go down. And that's my spinach and my lettuce. Start actually right there, and they go back. Spinach, lettuce, I think 3 kinds of lettuce. 3 kinds of lettuce, romaine, and 2 leaf lettuces. But we tilled in horse poop this weekend, and it just looks so lovely. It's way more loose than it was. This is clay soil, and for clay soil to be this movable, especially after like a heavy rain and not be sticking to my boots, is kind of amazing. Here are my little baby garlics. There's a whole bunch of them. They're kind of hard to find because it is so grassy here, but they're doing really well. The ones that I do have are doing super well. This one I think is 2 bulbs, so I might have to thin that. And originally on either side of this, I was going to plant some roses that could climb, but I really wanted to do something that was edible. I didn't want to do something that was annual because I didn't want to have to plant it every year there. My mom had the wonderful idea of, what about grapes? So we're going to plant a few grape plants on either side. There's plenty of room. So I did this side, or I put this post in. My husband and I put all the other posts in. So this side is like a foot wider than this side. So I can probably put an extra plant on that side. I guess Daddy decided to bring him to the back field. How pretty that is. My big compost. So this like 12-foot bed is filling up really fast with the duck mess. I have like 6 more bags that have to go in here, and then tonight as well, and then obviously just our normal scraps. And this is my compost bin that I had at my aunt's house. That's all compost from last year, so it's kind of like spread out just because when we were setting it down it fell out, but we're gonna leave that and let it break down some more so we can use that next year in the garden. And then this will probably break down in the next 2 years. This weekend is supposed to be relatively decent temperatures. Saturday's not supposed to rain as of right now. Sunday is, but Saturday I think I'm gonna get my onions out here. I have onion sets. They can go out 3 to 4 weeks before our last frost. Our last frost is 4 weeks from yesterday. So we have, you know, we're in the 3 to 4 week range, and there's a few other things that can go out. I'm probably not gonna move my brassicas out quite yet just because they're just getting their first set of true leaves. Want to give them a little more of a head start before I move them out here, even though they are cold weather tolerant. I don't want to move them out here when they're brand new seedlings. So I'll probably give them another 2 to 3 weeks and then move them out. And then I will start, once I get the onions out here, I will start some cabbages inside, get them going, just because I just finally got my cabbage seeds, and because I thought I had them and I totally didn't order them, so I had to order cabbage seeds. So I'm gonna get those going, and I ended up through Baker's Creek. I got a free seed when you order, and I got mustard. It's like a red mustard. So I'm gonna try them. I've never grown mustard seeds or mustard leaves, and so we'll try it and see how we like it. If we like it, we'll keep growing it. If not, then we'll feed it to the chickens. One big reason I want to get my onions out here and then hopefully my brassicas shortly thereafter, is because my peppers and my tomatoes, they need to be potted up really soon, and I have no more room under the grow lights. I am really realizing we are gonna have to do a whole nother table of grow lights next year, because I do just want to expand. The more I can grow, the better. One lone 4x4 sticking up. He ran out of battery power for his Sawzall to cut that down. I just can't wait to see this green and lush. Figured here at the end I would give you guys a little update on my plants. These are my peppers, some more peppers. These habaneros in the middle there, they just are not growing the same, but they seem to be doing okay. They're just slower to grow. Tomatoes, and yes, I understand that these are fully like way too heavily planted, but that was just kind of, we seeded a lot and they all sprouted. So I will be splitting those. They're just getting their first set of true leaves. Let's see there. And so I will probably uppot them in the next week or so. And then here's my kale and Brussels sprouts and more tomatoes in the back. But look at these. Look at that. I love those leaves. More tomatoes, broccoli and cauliflower, my onions, my celery, more onions. They're all doing really good. My asparagus, my strawberry seeds, my strawberry seedlings back there are finally starting to grow a little bit. Still not a whole lot. Look at that celery. Thank y'all for joining me, and please like and subscribe and join me on the next one.